Hey, welcome back to my channel. You can call me LAR'RIS. Here I create content for lovers and sweethearts. If you identify as a lover or a sweetheart, then what I have to say is for us, you should also subscribe to the channel. Today I was thinking about love and hope, and still sitting with it and trying to figure out what I really want to say about love and hope. And while I was thinking about that, I started remembering something. I remember years ago, I was thinking about support, and I was actually trying to encourage someone about them feeling under supported or not supported. And one of the things I remember sharing with them, and it's someone that I love so much, and I was just so honored that they wanted to talk with me and share with me and even listen to what I had to say back to them that was so encouraging to them, and they let me know that it was encouraging to them. But one of the things that I said to them was, you are supported. You do have people in your life who support you. What it is you're just not getting the support from the person that you want to get it from. And because it's not coming from who you want it from, it feels as if you're not being supported at all. And I was thinking about that, and thinking about love, and also thinking about how, so that was a thought and a conversation that I had years ago with someone who I love so much. But today, what I was thinking about was, I was thinking of love in the same way, in that as a person, you may be loved greatly by family, friends, just people, right? But because you don't feel loved by a particular person, or you may not know a particular person loves you, or you may not believe a particular person loves you, it makes you feel as if you're not loved, like as if no one loves you. And I just want to come on and say that's not true. There's somebody who loves you, even if it's one person, and it may not be coming from the person you want it from, or maybe even the person you need it from, but somebody still loves you. And what do we do about that? Like, we can't make people love us. We can't force relationships with people. I mean, you can, some people do, but that's not what we subscribe to. We want people to engage with us according to their free will and it being their choice, honestly. But it can be, honestly, it can be a very hurtful thing. And so here's where I think hope comes into the equation. It can be a hurtful thing to not be loved by who you want to be loved from, because when you don't feel like you're loved from that person, it can make you feel overall like nobody loves you. But the hope is, or the thing to consider that can bring hope into your mind and hope into your heart, is knowing that somebody does love you. It's not the person you want it to come from, but you're not unloved, And as a lover or a sweetheart, you know who else loves you? God loves you. So can we use more love? Absolutely. Pour it on us, right? But to feel unloved is a real thing. To feel uncared for is a real thing. The term I like to use is proper love. Like, I like to look at love as, am I being loved properly? You know what I mean? Because as I've said in a previous video, people define love differently, although I do believe there is like a real definition for love, and one that there's a real definition for love. But people within ourselves, we define it differently, because love feels differently to all of us. Love can look differently to all of us, but I do think there is a true definition for love. But I just want to say, remain hopeful that one day that won't be an issue. The issue of feeling unloved or feeling as if you're not loved properly because you haven't been loved by the person you want to be loved from, we can remain hopeful that one day that won't even be an issue for us. Like, we'll be beyond it. We'll be past it. It will be a non-factor. We will be grateful for the love we do have. And as a matter of fact, we can start today. You know, we can be thankful for those in our lives who we know love us. We can be thankful for those in our lives who show us that they love us. We can be thankful for those in our lives that demonstrate their love to us, demonstrate their care for us, demonstrate their support of us. Those who may not be getting it right, but we know they're trying. You know, we can be grateful for those people. We can be grateful for the love that we do have in our lives right now, while we hope for more love to come in our lives as we continue to journey on and live on. So there is hope in love, and we need hope for our journey because we can't force people to love us. We want them to. We hope that they would, but we can't force it, you know? And I wonder on the flip side if there have been cases where people have felt like, even though we're lovers and sweethearts, I wonder if there have been times where people in our lives felt underloved by us, or felt as if we weren't loving them properly, and we're the ones who are lovers and sweethearts. And it's like, have we been on the other side of this, where we didn't show up or show love or care or support to the degree that someone in our lives expected us to? The answer is probably yes. The answer may be yes. So there's a grace that's there. You know, of course we want to have grace for ourselves. So it's like, okay, if I want grace, I should give grace too. And that takes my mind into a whole other thought about love and hope. And then there's grace, right? But I just want to say to us, we can express our thanks and our gratitude and our appreciation for the love that we have in our lives from those we receive it from, while we hope for more love to be poured into our lives. And I've heard people say it, you know, gratitude is such a good attitude, and there's some truth to that. But while we're grateful, we're not dismissing our need, and we're not undermining our need. Our need is real. But at the same time, we're choosing to focus on, we recognize the need, but we choose to focus on what we do have. Yeah. So there's hope for us as we continue to pursue love, and believe that one day everything will be in its proper place for us, and we will be secure in love. Stay loving, stay sweet, keep hope alive, and I'll see you next time.